Hey guys, well here's an overdue video that I've been meaning to make for a while now of my current daily driver. This is a 2015 Chrysler 200C all-wheel drive. Got this back on December 16th and I've had it for almost 6 months now. Hard to believe. I traded in my 2013 Dodge Dart for this car, which I never got around to making a video of, unfortunately. So, sort of out of luck on that. But I needed a car that was good for work and traveling, so I ended up choosing this, and I've been really happy with it. It's the Vivid Blue Pearl Coat exterior with black leather interior. Pretty well optioned C model. The C is basically the top dog trim out of the 200 lineup next to the S model, except they have different personalities. The C is basically the luxury version and the S is the sport model. But ever since this car came out with the new redesign, I immediately liked it. I thought it was definitely an improvement over the previous one, which I always actually liked. But this one definitely steps it up to a whole new level, never really seen before by Chrysler, except in the new 300. So I'm gonna give you a little tour of this and some of my thoughts on it. So let's go ahead and fire it up. So this has the remote starting system and push button ignition, so I'll demonstrate the remote start real quick. All you do is make sure it's locked, and then just hit this button right here twice. Alright, it's nice and quiet, and upon starting it or unlocking it, the LED running lamps actually turn on and stay illuminated. So, and a bug has decided to get on the car. This one's got the standard 18-inch polished aluminum wheels. These come standard on the C model. You can get 19-inch ones. This car didn't come with it, but that's alright. They'd be cool to have them, but these look good on this car. It's got Bridgestone Ecopia tires, 235/45s all around. And like I said, this does have smart key access. So to unlock it, right now it's locked. All you do is put your hand on the handle, and it unlocks it. And to lock it, you hit this little black button. There you go. So we'll wait. Black leather interior. Power windows, power locks, and power mirrors here. The front two windows are fully automatic, the back ones aren't. You can get perforated leather in these with color contrast piping on the seats, and I think stitching as well. This is just the standard leather, which in itself is definitely nice quality. It's very soft. With these cars, they really stepped up their game on the interior. Everything is soft touch. I mean, literally, this is all padded and leather stitched. This is all soft. This is all soft touch material up top, as well as the entire dashboard, and it even transmits to the back seats. The door panels are the same exact way. Shut that radio off. I don't want any copyrights. Alright, so if you look there, it says remote start active, push start button. So when you get in the vehicle, all you do after remote starting it is press the button. You don't have to have your foot on the brake, and the gauges do their little thing. And there you go. I have the air conditioning on because it is 84 degrees, so it's pretty warm out today. So it's staying nice and cool in here. So one cool thing it took me actually a while to notice what it resembled is take a look at the temperature and the fuel gauge there. It looks like it's supposed to simulate the Chrysler wing. I think that's so cool that whoever decided on that. So let's go ahead and take a look at the exterior with the lights on. We'll go ahead and turn on the headlamps. They are automatic, and we'll go ahead and hit the hazards. Take a look around. So the first thing you're going to notice is it's got the turn signal indicators on the side view mirrors here. These are basically running lamps as well, which are pretty cool. I think they actually come on when you flip one of the turn signals. Let me try that real quick. Nope. Alright, for some reason I thought they did. Oh well. but they are on. It's got LED fog lamps down below, HID by xenon headlamps, and the chrome trim is specific to the C model, as are these LED fog lamps. The S model has all black trim and round fog lamps. So they each have a unique look, which is cool, as do the lower trim models. It's got these red side markers here to pop the fuel cap. All you do is push it on one side. Smooth LED tail lamps. Twin polished exhaust with the chrome strip down at the bottom there. Like I said, it is all-wheel drive. Don't mind that. That's a sticker the dealership just had to put on the car, and not all of it came off, so I gotta figure out how to get the rest of it off. 200C. I've never actually had that happen before on a car. Normally they come right off, but I wasn't too happy. So let's go and take a look under the hood. So this top dog 200C has the 3.6 liter Pentastar V6, and you'll notice it's got shock absorbers. It does not have a hood prop, so that's kind of cool. You don't see that too often. This Pentastar V6, like I said, 3.6 liter. It has variable valve timing. Puts out 295 horsepower and 262 pound-feet of torque. Moves this car really well with best-in-class power. And wow, I need to clean that out. But I'll take care of that in a little bit. Don't want to interrupt the video. So let's go ahead and take a look at the interior. So like I said, the engine's really potent. It moves the car very nicely. And it has the 9-speed automatic, all new for 2015, with this pretty unique electronic rotary knob gear selector, which is also in the new 300 and the Dodge Ram even. So you put your foot on the brake and select the desired gear, and it's even got sport mode below. So if you push down on it, turn it to the right, automatically turns off traction control, and it gears the car for sportier performance. So what it does is it actually transmits up to 60% of the power to the rear wheels, and gives you more steering feel, and what am I forgetting? Oh, it raises the shift points a little bit, and it shifts a little bit quicker, a little bit harder, so you can feel it a little bit more. So it's pretty cool. And in reverse, you got a backup camera with guidance lines that adjust as you turn the wheel. Does actually come in handy a lot. It's amazing how well they work compared to just stationary lines, like backup lines. So they're pretty cool, and it's got this electronic parking brake down here. Pull up to activate it, and you put your foot on the brake and press down to deactivate it, and you saw that little light illuminate. Down below here you got your simple to use controls. You got AC and recycling here. Then you got your temperature for both sides. It is a dual zone climate control. One touch automatic. Turn it off. This is your fan speed. You can see it all adjusts on the 8.4-inch screen here. That's another thing this car came with, is the Chrysler Uconnect system with navigation. The 8.4-inch screen. You got your volume controls and mute. And then you got your tune over here, and front and rear defrost over here. Then take a look in here. You got two cup holders with a little bit of pen storage, I guess that is. And if you press this little button here, this actually slides open and reveals this big storage area down here, where you've got your USB and auxiliary inputs and your 12-volt power outlet. And there's a little hole there that actually goes down underneath the floating center console. If you take a look, there's an outline of Detroit down there. Very, very cool. There's a lot of attention to detail in this car. I like that. With that, the cross stitching here on the steering wheel, you can get this color accented on some models, and some of these actually come with a chrome ring trim around the whole circumference of the wheel. This one doesn't have that, but that's all right with me. This thing has all the options I would want in the car. Like, you'll notice these 3 buttons have, you know, place for options. But over here on this side, it's got your phone buttons here, and then the voice command. These controls right here control the center there of the gauges, where you can actually switch between your different modes. So you got your speedometer. You can make that a digital speedometer. So you got screen setup. You can press OK to enter that, and you can configure it to your liking. You got messages you can store. Your audio, it shows you what input you have audio on. Oh, and if you take a look there, actually, you got a bunch of music notes in the background. Once again, attention to detail. Trip computer with info with the world in the back. That's really cool. Fuel economy. This thing gets excellent fuel economy. This car can be going 80 miles an hour and still get over 30 miles to the gallon. It's really, really impressive, even with this much power. It just shows you what a 9-speed automatic can do. Vehicle info we're back to. So there's your tires. They're all off because, you know, the car's been sitting in the sun, but it's also been driven, so they're all kind of out of whack. Coolant temperature, transmission temperature, your oil temperature. Then you got oil life, and your battery voltage. And we're back to the beginning. So pretty cool. I like the gauges a lot in this car too. These are specific to the C model. The whole background, as you can see, is accented in blue, and they're a throwback element. They say tachometer there and speedometer. So pretty cool. And up here on the touchscreen, if any of you are familiar with Chrysler's infotainment system, it's the same basic thing, except it's accented in blue for Chrysler instead of red for Dodge like they normally are. But I have my phone connected through Bluetooth. You got Garmin navigation, which is great. I love Garmin navigations because they're so intuitive and easy to use. There's your climate control again. You got automatic and all the controls that you generally have down there. You got your heated seat controls right here, and that brings up your controls for your auto dim mirror, and they're both 2-stage heated seats. And if you hit settings, that's when you can go in and configure all the different settings in the car, down to almost everything, comfort settings, etc. Really cool. Then if you hit controls, that actually brings that up again. There's your media. I don't have anything connected right now. And back to your radio. Yeah, I don't want that playing. No copyrights. And then you got your turn signal and your hazards right here. There's your wiper stalk, turn signal. So down here is your trunk release, and you got your twilight sentinel, I think they call that. Well, this one actually adjusts the illumination inside here. You can see that little light. It's really hard to see this time of day. I'll have to do a video at night because this thing looks cool at night. So we'll go and open the door. Give the engine a few revs so you can hear it. It's got a very throaty exhaust to it, especially under acceleration. Sometimes it kind of holds the revs while the air conditioning system's on, so that's why it kind of stays up there for a minute. But it's definitely a rever for sure. Revs quickly. This transmission shifts really quickly. The only thing I don't like about it is this right here is the gear selector. It kind of lags. It takes a minute for the car to get into gear because it's electronically controlled. So that's really the only gripe I have with this car. Other than that, it's very comfortable. Very nice to travel in. Back seat comfort's pretty good too. The leather is nice and supple, actually. It's pretty easy to get in. The only thing is you might want to watch your head because the roof does slope down. However, once you get in, it is actually pretty roomy. You got your window control. So doesn't go all the way down, but very close. Most new cars don't. I don't know why. And you got your climate control here in the back. Like I said, it is comfortable. I got plenty of leg room with the seat adjusted, you know, comfortably for myself up front here. And if you pull this down in the center here, you got 2 cup holders and a little bit of storage here. And you also got your trunk pass-through. Great for if you go skiing or anything like that. It's a little dirty right now, I know. And you know, you can use that as an armrest. As far as the third person goes, it might be a little bit cramped, but you can fit them. It's not the smallest car. It's actually a pretty big car, honestly. I mean, it's definitely wider than the previous generation, and there's plenty of room. Now, to open the trunk, you can actually do it 3 ways. I showed you the trunk button up front there. Then there's a button on the key fob, or there's a button right there next to the backup camera. All you do is press it. There you go. Pretty good trunk space in this car, you know, pretty average for the class, I'd say. I don't remember how many cubic feet it is, but it's definitely more than adequate. Trunk opening is pretty good size as well. Can be a little narrow for big items, but it works. So, guess that's about everything I wanted to show. If you get in the passenger side here, you got another power outlet down here, which is cool. And your glove box, pretty roomy. Like I said, there's plenty of room here on the passenger side. Definitely no complaints as far as room goes. It's plenty comfortable to sit in and travel in. So, oh yeah, you also got 911 and assist buttons up there on the auto dimming rearview mirror. Up here you got your illumination, sunglasses storage, and you also have garage home link and lighted vanity mirrors. You got your handles up here for coats. It actually has coat hooks in the back. So, and then you got, you can actually press these individually to light up the back for the back passengers, which is pretty nice. So yeah, that's my new Chrysler 200. Good car, I like it. So I figured you guys might want to see it. And I drive it a lot. It's already got 16,000 miles on it in just 6 months. Crazy. I use it a lot for work and it's awesome. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. I'll do a proper test drive video later on so you can really hear my thoughts on the driving dynamics down the road. But just wanted to show it to you for now.